515# to subscribe. The TV1 News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome. This is Saturday's news. In this edition, cadets' last exercise for 2024. LDC calls for support, and teams could face life ban for ill discipline. The Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary Training Directorate today hosted a route march for the 2023 first batch officer cadets in Port Moresby.
Following the completion of their training for the past 15 months since they started training in September 2023, the first batch officer cadets, comprising of 61 cadets, took part this morning in the route march, symbolizing the ending of their training. The march started from 17 Mile at 3:30 a.m. and ended at Soguri Police Station at 6:30 a.m. It cost them approximately 25 kilometers of walking. According to the Director Training Superintendent Maria Jones, the objective of the route march is to differentiate how well they can be able to deal with stress, to test their physical ability, leadership ability, and their ability to work as a team. It also prepares them for field operations.
The route march also give them the opportunity to work as a team as they go through. They are coordinated and they are able to comply to instructions and follow the commands, and to show that they are matured and be responsible. And also during that route march, it's also prepare them in the field operations where they will be carrying operational items in the process of patrolling, executing to attend to the requirement of policing as police officers commanding out in the field.
However, John said that based on their performances in the past 15 months of training, most of the cadets have not met the standard requirements that will qualify them to become police officers of the force. But they are hopeful the last phase of their training will upskill them with necessary skills they need to thrive going forward.
From the overall assessment, these cadet officers, as per our management's assessment so far for the last 15 months, they have not yet met up to the standard. Most of them has not seemed to be qualified to be upcoming leaders, displaying the potential of being matured, being leaders, and to be able to be coordinated well in the absence of where instructors are. They are too more sort of like complacent with how they are running with their training.
Meanwhile, the cadet officers have completed 2 years of training. They will commence their final leg of training come January 6, 2025 for a total of 11 months. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
For over 30 years, the Wariman livestock station in Wewak, East Sepik Province, has been laying idle due to concerns over cattle health. But now it is the story of the past as the station reopens for livestock rehabilitation, breeding and access to market livestock produce. The station was reopened on Thursday, December 19, 2024.
The first phase of infrastructure development at the Wariman livestock station in Wewak, East Sepik Province was officially reopened after it was abandoned in the 1990s due to concerns over cattle health. Livestock Minister Segi Agisa, East Sepik Province Deputy Governor David Kausik, Minister of International Trade and Investment Richard Maru, and Livestock Development Corporation Managing Director Terry Coim were present to witness the reopening. Wariman Station is located on portion 1 to 6 along the West Coast Road in East Sepik, spans 68 hectares of state land under the Livestock Development Corporation or LDC. In its prime, Wariman housed a fully functioning abattoir that used to provide vital market facilities for livestock farmers in the East Sepik region. For more than 30 years, the land lay idle, occupied by settlers who had made it their home. That changed in 2020 when Prime Minister James Marape directed the LDC to take stock, reclaim and restore state assets around the country. Wariman became a priority. Deputy Governor David Kausik thanked LDC for the working partnership with the government, which resulted in the reopening of the station, which will open doors for farmers in East Sepik to import, breed and export their livestock produce. However, he called for effective implementation of the project come 2025.
Who will implement this project? There must no politics in this province. How want this province to take off? People coming and sit down, morning and sit down. Oh, yeah, after 30 years, this is a project going to stop. Today, Handy, thank you very much.
LDC Managing Director Terry Coim said LDC will work closely with the Ministry of International Trade and Investment to implement the project.
Work with them, Ministry of International Trade.
Meanwhile, MD Coim also announced that Bondstock Rural Exports Limited, an Australian-owned and operated company, has partnered with LDC to import cattle in East Sepik Province. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
Following the reopening of Wariman Station, the Livestock Development Corporation Managing Director Terry Coim has called on the government to fund the project for effective implementation of the project.
When speaking to the media, LDC Managing Director Terry Coim said the revival of Wariman Livestock Station begins with no public investment program or PIP funding from the government. LDC took on the initiative to reclaim the land following the vision of the Marape Rosso government to take stock of all the agriculture and livestock projects and implement those that are ideal. Following this vision, LDC has taken the initiative to reclaim the land after being idle for the past 30 years due to concerns about cattle health. OM said with the reopening of the station, plans are in place to build an abattoir that will be used for the slaughtering and distribution of cattle. Livestock processing, training, extension and research facilities are some of the initiatives LDC intends to implement in Wariman Station also.
All manner of livestock processing, training, extension, research, we are going to do it right here in Wariman.
Coim said despite having land that is suitable to breed, produce and manufacture livestock produce, the Papua New Guinea government is spending about 5 million kina to import meat products into the country. Now, with the reopening of Wariman, LDC hopes it will save our government money to import meat products into the country.
The government will come on board and fully support this initiative because Papua New Guinea spends more than 500 million kina every year on importing meat and meat products. When we have so much land, we have so much green grass, we have so much savanna grassland, we have no excuse to import. Keep on importing.
Speaking on behalf of the government, Minister for Livestock, Sagia Gisa, said the government will support LDC to implement this project.
That's why Prime Minister in his wisdom actually allocated 3 more ministries apart from agriculture as the main department. But creating these ministries is something that it's a new thing because we see that the importance of agriculture and these commodities. These are commodities that will bring a lot of income for our country's economy.
Tracy Pa, TVWAN News.
Younger Sausia MP and Minister for International Trade and Investment, Richard Maru, yesterday spent the day at Wamaingu village in the heart of the vast Sipik Plains on the Younger Sausia and Wewak district. The purpose of Minister Maru's visit was to officiate and open a new permanent staff house for the health worker who operates the health post. The health post serves 12 villages from both Wewak and Younger Sausia electorates. During the visit, Minister Maru offered to build a new health post come 2025 with solar lighting. He also explained the Sipik Plains Special Economic Zone and its potential benefits for the people of the Sipik Plains. This is TV1 News. We'll have more stories after the break.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaro, get up and big smile on face. Danku kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, da mumu, yes, magic on you.
Magic, the taste PNG loves.
The Toyota JD Hiace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hiace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hiace bus and experience the Hiace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bunyam Yumi.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi Trubla, all get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no P&G, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Welcome back. The Sea of Women of Melanesia on Friday witnessed the commissioning and handing over of a boat from Swire Shipping, Papua New Guinea. This boat is pivotal in supporting their mission to empower women in marine conservation. The commissioning and handing over ceremony of the boat purchased through a grant from Swire Shipping, Papua New Guinea for the Sea Women of Melanesia took place on Friday, 20 December. The initiative is a pivotal step in supporting the Sea Women of Melanesia in their mission to empower women in marine conservation and community development across the Melanesian region.
This occasion marks an important milestone in advancing our shared mission of marine conservation and empowering communities. Swire Shipping, your contribution means a lot and it will go a long way, not only for the marine conservation but for the communities that we serve as well. YC's unwavering support as well and for accommodating the boat.
As a business, Swire Shipping has been in operation for over 150 years and over 80 years in Papua New Guinea. Present at the ceremony was Swire Shipping PNG Country Manager Isabel Maguire, who emphasized that the company is proud to have established long-lasting and deep roots in the country, as well as the region, as well as close relationships and partnerships with the community.
We recognize that the work that they do in support marine conservation and monitoring of coastal communities along NCD and central provinces, and thus we have provided the organization with a grant to purchase a boat and with an engine, which is very important. And knowing that this will be put to good use in providing support to coastal communities in conservation and monitoring and awareness efforts for the people who rely heavily on the oceans for their livelihoods.
A partner of Sea Women of Melanesia, the Royal Papua Yacht Club is host to the boat and assist with sea trials. General Manager Aaron Betts says with RPYC's Gold Anchor status from the Marina Industry Australia, the club's environmental management plan aligns with that of the Sea Women of Melanesia.
The RPYC extends its deepest gratitude to Swire Shipping for this generous donation. So this vessel will allow the Sea Women of Melanesia to expand their mission of empowering women and protecting Melanesians' vital marine environments. It will be an instrument in conducting marine surveys, protecting conservation, education, and working hand in hand with communities to ensure our oceans thrive for generations to come.
That's reaffirmed RPYC's dedication to safeguarding Melanesia's ecosystems, whilst Country Manager Maguire stated Swire Shipping PNG's commitment to enriching their lives through connecting their customers and communities into the future. The Sea Women of Melanesia operates with the objective to provide Melanesian women with the training, skills, equipment, and resources they need to take an active role in helping coastal communities create and manage marine protected areas on their coral reefs. Turning overseas, Australia has struck a new security agreement with Solomon Islands to bolster the size of the Pacific Island nation's police force. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the package would provide the Pacific nation with an enduring sovereign security capability.
Key announcement.
Good morning on this beautiful Canberra day.
Of high consequence.
A new foundation for Australia's security relationship with the Solomon Islands has been advanced.
For decades, Solomon Islands has grappled with unrest, with Australia repeatedly sending police and troops to help restore order. In June, its Prime Minister asked Australia to help double the size of its own police force.
I am committed to ensure our relationship with Australia goes from strength to strength.
Now Australia's agreed to funnel $190 million to the force over 4 years to grow its ranks and set up a major new training centre in its capital, Honiara.
The package will improve funding, training and infrastructure support to grow the Royal Solomon Islands Police Force in a sustainable manner.
It's not simple charity. China signed its own security agreements with Solomon Islands, and Chinese police are rolling out their own training programs across the country. They won't be forced out under this deal, but the government believes it will reinforce Australia's position.
It's about the capacity of the police force to provide security. And what that does is reduce any need for outside support.
It keeps Australia in the game, but it doesn't slow down that pace of competition because Solomon Islands hasn't committed in black and white terms to Australia over China.
There's a clear contrast between today's announcement and the more sweeping strategic pacts that the government has unveiled recently with smaller Pacific nations like Nauru and Tuvalu, who have both agreed to give Australia effective veto power over their security decisions. What that demonstrates is that stopping China from getting a foot in the door when it comes to policing in the Pacific is much easier than forcing them out when they're already here.
Sydney's world-famous New Year's Eve fireworks could be cancelled if the NSW Police Commissioner thought rail worker industrial action would endanger the public.
It's a show watched around the world. But now, Sydney's New Year's fireworks may not go ahead.
I haven't ruled out that I will recommend to government that we cancel the fireworks.
Workers from the rail, tram and bus union and other groups are striking, demanding better pay and conditions. It's already affecting services throughout the state and could continue, notably on New Year's Eve.
When it's time to go and the fireworks are over, the job is to get them out safely and quickly, and if there's no transport then we can't do that, and then I can't guarantee safety.
Can't be in a situation where millions of families, or 1.5 million people, usually gather on the harbour forecourt on New Year's Eve where they're stranded and can't get home.
The union says those statements are scaremongering, now saying its industrial action will have little effect on New Year's trains, walking back from a claim there would be a 50% reduction in services.
If our actions would result in any form of safety risk, I can give an undertaking here and today that we would not take that action.
The Police Commissioner's intervention helps the state government. It's about to stand up in the Fair Work Commission early next week and argue strikes can't go ahead on economic grounds. The threat of no fireworks on New Year's Eve plays into that.
It has gotten so bad that the government has resorted to having honest, hard-working public servants come out and tell fibs about the effect of our action.
Political fireworks putting the real thing at risk.
You're watching TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG e Mia. Pine PNG made.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Karen, talk young, or roll the scale, rice family meal with toast. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's a favorite by mine. Senisi go, lo scale, rice, lo scale, scale price. Senisi go, lo scale, rice, lo scale, scale price.
But you like him?
Bro, it's awesome, man.
Pepsi promotion.
I'm so excited. Let's go, let's go. And Pepsi for match.
Pepsi for match. And how do you win this? Buy 2 plus Pepsi, that's all.
2 cans, bro.
2 plus, that's all.
You get yourself a chance to win
This box of match.
It's crazy cool. My God. Pair of headphones. It's a towel.
How about that? Cooler box.
Yeah!
In its first 10 years, the PNG LNG project has had a long-lasting impact, contributing more than 28 billion kina to the state of Papua New Guinea. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levy and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Thanks for staying with us. Teams currently participating in this year's NCD Governors Cup Challenge have been given stern warning that they may pay a heavy price for instigating fights and bringing the game into disrepute during the playoffs. NCD Governors Cup Competition Director Billy Aki said in accordance with competition bylaws, any team found guilty for instigating violence in the games will face automatic life ban.
Following an incident during the semi-final playoff between 2 Morata teams, M3 Bulldogs and Morata Swans on Thursday, the match was rescheduled for yesterday Friday at the Garrow Sports Oval. However, it again ended in a fight, bringing the game into disrepute. NCD Governors Cup Competition Director Billy Aki is now awaiting a full report regarding the latest incident before the judiciary will deliberate and make their final decision on the fate of the game in accordance with the competition bylaws. Aki said M3 Bulldogs were involved in similar incident last year but got away with a fine which allowed them to take part in the game again this year. However, if the investigation finds that they incited the fight, they could be axed from the competition for life.
So along cup final Tasolemi, Morata Swans versus Morata M3 Bulldogs. Only got big block fight long Asten and now we block 50 more goal Geru. The playoff long cup, but still he got big block fight. Fight comes so game and stop. So by me sit down by me block judiciary but sit today na. By me looking fight he come which one corner. Then by me apply some block fine to one the lap. Now I'm by giving the report long all next year. Long coming long NCDC Gap long 2025. So we said by Mr. Rana look him now, by like put him some penalty on top or by hold him all take part of Governors Cup. M3 Bulldogs we got last year we got on issues, but the last minute only pay finally come. But suppose this fight na long Morata Swans na Morata Bullet, suppose him come long M3 Bulldogs, and but definitely belugos M3 Bulldogs by none of take part long NCDC Governors Cup for lifetime long him.
Director Aki is again appealing to all teams and their supporters to maintain good sportsmanship throughout the finals and bring their best behaviors to the games.
The team were not 2024 NCDC Governors Cup, he got bylaws blame stop. Bylaws blame stop, so every 80 team and 80 bylaws go finish long. So anything or costume mistake and all service and bambla apply on tables bylaws where me put him guide him 2024 NCDC Governors Cup. So any team or anything you touch in bravery or supporters jump come in or you fight or by apply on tableau a bylaws toss on me give out finish.
Meanwhile, the remaining 32 teams will continue the battle for the ultimate prize on Sunday, with the winners advancing to the cup playoffs while losers settle for plate and bowl playoffs next week. Aki said after they complete the elimination process, the big grand finals for the cup, plate and bowl will be staged at the Sahibat Mari Stadium in 2 weeks' time. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
PNG national men's soccer team Kapul stormed home in a thriller, defeating Melanesian rival Vanuatu 2-1 in the MSG Prime Minister's Cup Challenge played in the Solomon Islands this afternoon. PNG led 2-0 halfway through the second half before Vanuatu mounted a comeback, kicking a goal of their own to trail 2-1. With seconds remaining, Vanuatu had the PNG boys under siege with a missed opportunity at least to equalize and pull the game out of the fire right at the death. But PNG held on to reclaim the MSG Prime Minister's Cup 2-1. PNG goal scorers were Ati Kepo in the first half, followed by Raymond Gunemba in the second half. Here are the highlights.
Pixie Sport, then that's how you sign off to an amazing MSG Prime Minister's Cup 2024.
That ends the sports segment. We now have the weather forecast. Southern, Port Moresby, sunny to mostly fine in the morning, then with chances of few showers and possible thunderstorm in the afternoon. Momase, Ley, mostly sunny with few showers and possible thunderstorm. Medang, some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau, Kokopo and Rabaul, some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Buka, mostly cloudy with periods of rain and possible thunderstorm. And Highlands, Mount Hagen, morning fog clearing to partly sunny, then becoming cloudy in the afternoon with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. That ends another edition of TV1 News. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.